Peace to all, especially peace after this weekend of the political violence that we experienced in Minnesota. We certainly need to pray for peace. Political violence in our nation just seems to be out of control. Many find it hard to allow others to share different approaches to life and to the issues that don't match their own. And they believe that violence is the way to deal with anything that they don't consider their truth. The gospel this Monday, the 11th week of Ordinary Time, Jesus challenges us, turn the other cheek. Do not treat violence with violence. That seems to be getting harder and harder for our world to follow. But Jesus isn't telling us to be doormats. He's not endorsing injustice or enabling abuse. What he's doing is inviting us into a radically different way of responding to evil, a way that breaks the cycle of retaliation and opens up the possibility of transformation. We do need to stop the retaliation that's happening in our nation, and we need to be transformed. You know that in the Old Testament, that eye for eye law, it wasn't meant to be cruel. It was basically at that time meant to limit vengeance. It placed boundaries around justice, preventing someone from escalating a wrong into an even greater act of revenge. But then Jesus comes along and takes this so much further. He calls us not merely to restrain our retaliation, but to absorb it in love, not in weakness, but strength. We're called to meet violence with peace, selfishness with generosity, and insult with dignity. And that's the strength of the message of Jesus and the strength of the cross that he endured. So what does it mean for us individually? Well, when someone gossips about us, don't return the favor. When someone cuts us off in traffic or lashes out in anger, pause, breathe, choose peace. When someone in your family or someone wounds you with words or disappoints you, respond with patience and not revenge. Because this is how Jesus and God treated us. Every time we sin, God does not retaliate against us. God does not turn God's back. Instead, God turns the other cheek, offering us grace upon grace. So, a couple things for us to follow, especially in traffic, when we find it difficult. Pause, breathe, choose peace. Or when we are disappointed or hurt, struggle to respond with patience, not revenge. Takes grace, but God is giving us that grace if we ask for it. Be at peace.